We outgrew the condo. We needed more employees, we needed more space, and we were bringing in more clients, and we were bringing in high-profile clients.
One of our customers, Chiquita Brands, quite a large company, called me up and said, "Hey, we'd love to come down and visit your facility." And I thought, well, I don't think this 2-bedroom condo is going to do. So we hurried up and got a realtor and found some commercial space out on the east side of town so that Chiquita could come and visit.
It was much nicer to be in the commercial space, and it brought a lot more credibility.
So about into the first year of business, we realized that when we developed these beverages, if we developed the flavor that went in those beverages, then we would be able to sell that flavor to that client long term, and that would be an ongoing source of revenue. And it happened in a very strange way in which a customer called us from Brazil, of all places. They wanted us to develop a product that was like a Snapple product, so juice, a juice-containing product. So we developed the product for them. I was going to charge them a fee to do this beverage, but they said, "No, we want to buy all the ingredients from you." And I said, "Well, we don't really do that." And they said, "Well, okay, then thank you." And I said, "Okay, never mind." I didn't say it quite like that, but I said, "All right, we can do that." So we actually developed these beverages for them, and we sold them the ingredients that went in there. And it turned out that the money that we made on one order, the very first order from them, would have paid our expenses to run this company for almost 3 years. And I thought, this is how we're going to run this company from then on.
We were in Electron Drive, yes, in this little building, and the blending room was really small, and I was doing all the blending, and it was really basic, filling a bucket, filling a jug, you know, from a spigot. There was nothing high-tech about it.
And so yeah, no, I moved from going into laboratory to starting managing that aspect of the business. So that was one of the many roles or steps I've done here as the business has grown and changed over time.
Everybody wore whatever hat they needed to wear, whether you were in product development or if you were in QA or whatever function you had within the company, everybody pitched in and helped out where they needed to.
So we just used to do lots of different things. I mean, so yeah, I worked here as the lab tech, and then like on weekends and stuff, just to make extra money, I used to do the cleaning. My wife used to come in and help me too on weekends or whatever, where we just clean the offices. Being a small company, we needed trying to get project work out and stuff like that, so we'd ask her family to come in.
When there was a production that was coming in that was more than what 2 or 3 people in the lab could do, you know, they basically did everything. They had to make the drinks in the lab, they had to batch in the warehouse, they had to box, and so they didn't have enough labor for all of it. So my family, which is nice that it's large, they were able to come in and help out for some of those things. So my dad, my mom, my sister, we would all come in after we got off work and pitch in and help out.
I've always felt like the culture is like a family, and that's how I treat it, or that's what it is to me anyways, and so that's just what we do. As a family, come together, and when you need help, you do it.
Pro-Liquitech really started growing in 1994. I was contacted by a colleague that I had worked with at Flavorman, and they were actually on the board of directors for Jones Soda. They developed 5 flavors, a flavor company developed it. The products are changing colors, things are settling out. Their distributors basically fired them. Can you correct, you know, the problems that they're having? I remember it was around the end of the year, it was around holiday time, and he said, if you can get these 5 products fixed and give us 5 new flavors in the next 20 days, we'll give you an extra $10,000. And I was like, yeah, we can do that.
It was a crazy 2 weeks because we had to do all of the development work, get all of the concentrates developed, and really get those to market very, very quickly.
So we reformulated the product. We did 5 new products. We got it all ready for production. Our 5 flavors in sales volumes were number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the products that they had us redevelop were at the bottom of that list. And we were really proud of that. And that started the relationship that we had with Jones Soda for many years. As it turned out, Jones Soda became very popular, and in quick time, they were our #1 customer. They far outpaced any other customers we were working with at the time.
At one point, they were probably over 80% of our business, which is not a good business practice to be in and something we learned from.
And it actually became a problem because we were working on their projects all the time, and it really diminished the number of hours we had available for other clients.
At the time, leadership within Jones Soda, they were an interesting group just because they were skaters and unique marketing individuals, great to work with, but just a little bit out there, you know, with some of their thinking and concepts.
At that time, David Letterman had, you know, a talk show late at night, and he used to pass out canned hams to the audience every night, and he called them big ass canned hams.
Big ass canned ham, which again was for Jones Soda, helped develop that one. Not very fun to taste because I'm drinking a ham soda. Not the best, but I mean, it was fun.
Yeah, canned ham, you've heard about it on the David Letterman show. Now you can drink it. Pro-Liquitech designed the drink for Jones Soda Company. They're making a limited number for the Letterman show. The bottles are expected to become collector's items.
But believe me, you wouldn't buy it to drink it. And the other thing we developed was a fish taco soda. So when you tasted that, it also tasted like fish. And it tasted just like fish, but it's not something you're used to drinking.
They did a lot of different products, and another one was Whoop Ass, which was one of the first energy drinks. It was one of the ones that I helped develop on that one, so that was a very fond memory, having a cool name called Whoop Ass. And an energy drink, like I said, was new at the time.
Jones Soda actually changed the way we operated because they asked us to do things that we hadn't done before. They asked us to find them new contract manufacturers and to go to those places to see if they could actually manufacture Jones Soda. And so we kind of set up all these contract manufacturers all over the country and Canada. They also asked us to do all of their quality control. So basically, Pro-Liquitech became the technical arm of their company. And it really allowed us to go out to find other clients or to do things for other clients that we had never done before. And we could make money on that. Those are revenue streams. So they really basically pushed us into doing more for them, and then we were able to offer that to other clients.